I think 21. I was 21 when I got it.
Yeah, but it's a lot cheaper when you're on the way.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I think we're live now. I think. Oh. Oh yeah. Hello, can you hear me? Can you see me? Is everything working? People watching, but no chat. Here we go. Did he arrive? He did! Hello. He's there, look, people.
We're live, I think.
So if you don't see any more videos from me, screenshot this face, because you know he's killed me.
I'm not that strong, I'm sorry. He's my 4-foot breaker.
No! I mean, 11. So what we're going to do is, we're going to try, eh? Should be simple enough. Bang this radiator on. How are we looking? Got this rad, because the other one's a bit short, even though it's not leaking. Down. And it's really actually simple. It's only a couple of clips, couple of pipes, new antifreeze, new thermostat, and yeah. Welcome back. EGR valve, 05 Mercedes 3-pin. Yeah, well, that EGR valve tester, what you can actually do is you get two wires with it, and as long as you get the 12-volt pin and the, I don't think now, 12 volts and the censored ground, I think, and then it will actuate the actuator. Hello again. Did you get biscuits? I did. 2 packs of chocolate hobnobs from David. He's a nice guy. Massey-rad. It looks like a Massey-rad, yeah.
A bit cleaner.
Did you get my message about the Polo? Which message about the Polo? No, it's actually going to be really simple. We can't really get you too close in because the way the camera's set up. But it's really simple. You've got the top radiator hose, which I've taken off because I had to get all the water and crap out. The bottom rad, and there's literally 2 clips here which will just push out with a screwdriver. 2 more clips there, and the radiator's out. It's not even bolted in; it's just clipped in. It's really simple. McDonald's for me tonight. Wearing gloves. Yeah, it does mean business. That means I'm going to do fuck all. I'm going to get him to do everything. Read my soldering question. Which soldering question is that? Can you ask me again? It's just a lot easier. Well, everyone needs to say hello. Oh, one way. Hello, because he actually came down. He didn't need to. He could be at home watching EastEnders or whatever he likes to watch. EastEnders or Pornhub, which is it?
Both. Bit of both.
Bit of both.
Depends what time of day.
Yeah, depends who's around.
Yeah, to catch up watching Pornhub and more keep getting trouble.
So we have to say a big thank you to him for coming down with biscuits. You give me a hand. Watch. Give me a shout out. John C, thank you. Why don't I twist the wires together and solder them? I don't do it that way. I use the NASA solder joint, and the reason is, in my opinion, it's better. The other reason is you don't have to put as much heat. If you screw wires together, you've got a big ball of wires, and you have to put a lot of heat in for the solder to go all the way down. And sometimes it doesn't go all the way down into it. It just tends to bubble around, and it gives you the impression it's gone into it, and it actually hasn't. So it's just not a strong enough joint. There's loads of different ways of doing it. I do it that way because I prefer it. You have to put less heat into the wires, and it's just a better job, in my opinion. Eve says hi. Right, I suppose I better put some gloves on because I look weird.
Fuck no. What supply these are you thinking?
Oh, he stole it. You heard it here. He stole his gloves. I must count.
I'll bring them back in the morning. It's grand.
I must count how many I've got to make sure they're around.
I can't go for 10 hours to take off my shoes.
Okay, thanks, mate. Makes sense. Like I said, there's loads of different ways of doing it. I just prefer it that way for that reason. I'm not saying the other ways are wrong. I just do it that way. But I am doing a video shortly on soldering and the way I do it and the why I do it and all that sort of good stuff. Right, with 27 people watching, so we're going to crack on with this because it's now like 9:15. And yeah, so, right. I took them off because I just drained all the water. So what I did from the last time, just so everyone knows, is I put the rad flush in just to make sure there was no cracking. And what I did this morning is I just drained all the water out, so there's now no water in the system because you want to make sure there's no rad flush left in it. Because if you put the new stuff in, it's just going to go around and cause bang. This is really simple. It's just a couple of little clips. And I should have just put
Apparently you have China gloves. 8 China gloves.
China has my gloves. That's where I like to sit.
Well, I got one in here. You just go to slide this sort of keep that away.
All we've done is taken 2 clips off and the cowl has just come off. Now these 2 clips here, which look a bit neated, shouldn't really, I'm going to get grief for using the screwdriver. Watch, what's the first person going to say something? Not giving it on cold.
Based on that part, Andy.
Oh yeah, the amount of grief I get from not talking. Every fucking bolt. And for calling a Land Rover a Jeep. Yeah, just a big clip. I know. See? Jeeps, people. Jeeps.
Can't go off road.
The new BMW one's fine, isn't it?
Makes that sort of better. And if you go off road, the next one.
I'm bringing the next one. That should just pop up. How easy was that? No, there's nothing in it. How easy was that? Oh, yeah. This one's out of a diesel. The only difference is it has, and I think that's for. No, it was manual. I think it's for the power steering.
I'll take that. I'll take this one, isn't it?
One side towards the front. Bit of a fitness. We need a knock on it. Nah. What we're missing. What we're doing wrong. I'm sure someone will tell us. Ed China got me hooked on orange gloves. Can't see what you are doing. Okay. Good idea. I might move the camera. Oh. Yeah, God. You come down for 5 minutes and he's messing around already.
Maybe the apprentice.
Too right. It's never my fault. Now, is that better? Nah. I should have really put the camera down. I just banged the old camera back on.
Oh, yes, yes.
That's two things he's popped up on. Now, as long as the old business phone doesn't touch. Sorted. What I'm going to do is if I've got a couple of YouTube clips. That's your fault. You handed me the YouTube one.
You were holding your phone with the wrong angle. We all know that.
Yeah, but that's because you sent me it wrong still.
Well, you want this?
Yeah, but you need to lift that up a bit. Just onto the. I got some new Jubilee clips. That's better. Is it my link? It sounds bad. Is everyone else? Is the sound coming across okay?
It's my English.
Okay, more Jubilee clips.
More from actually.
I've got one. The smaller for the heat matrix. That fell now. There's another. And I've got another. We all get on now. It was for that one. But will you be able to get that on the right? Even better. Sorted. Nope. Yep. €50. It's back on.
What's that?
23%. It sounds bad when you move away from the camera. It sounds okay, but far away. See if I can turn the old volume up. That's as high as it can go. Sounds like you're underwater. I move it a bit closer, maybe. You might get seasick. Now, get you down a bit more.
Click.
Yeah, click, click.
You're going to get grease with it. You're doing that. Yeah. I know.
You didn't park it. You didn't park it for 60.4 Newton meters.
Yeah, they back it off on 180 degrees again. So we all have time for that.
Yeah.
It's so important too to do that.
So how long have you been watching my fantastic videos for?
2 years.
2 years. Yeah, yes.
I think this is more important than talking about and seeing them.
Too right. Oh, I can't see how many people are watching because that's in the way. See, this is great. I don't have to do anything. I can just eat his biscuits, drink my drinking chocolate, and he can get on with it.
Like an almond didn't work.
Yeah. And before anyone says, no, this is not too long to do this. You're using the wrong type of screwdriver.
Spinning the tool, shouldn't it?
10 inches too long.
Click. Make them click now. Nah, sandpaper.
I need to get another view. Just check that one's going to be big enough. Big enough to have
For
that. Big enough.
that bottom inside, this one here.
And I'll go for a small one. Last big one.
Yes. Perfect size.
See? Not what we know too yet.
Okay. Calibrate the volleyball.
Sandpaper. God, he's using please and thank yous. Not used to it. Lion bar, hot chocolate. Feed the dogs, kick out the cats. I think he's already done that.
Actually saves the cat from underneath the customer's car and work.
Joys of cats.
They drove off, I was standing there with the cat. I was kind of, okay, it's coming home with me now.
This is great, I don't have to do anything.
I'll send my invoice on Monday.
Very polite.
Okay.
Yeah, make it pay. Send it to Fuck Up and Die, PO Box 243.
I thought we were going to send it to the government.
Question for John B. What's that? I have a mate who works for Ford. He said the major service Ford is change the oil to fluid and keep the tires. Is that true? Well, I don't work for Ford, and John B isn't here. This is David. But if Solid's still in the chat, I don't know if he is, but if Solid's still here, he works for a main dealer in Fords. He can tell you what they do, but I don't think it's really true. Are you doing any welding on it? No, it doesn't need any. I have been told though that apparently Ford over here anyway, when they do a car, when they're checking over a car, they have to film it to show the customer what they're doing and stuff. So
depends on the dealership. Really, two of my buddies. One thing, one for guard,
they don't do it.
It depends.
But there you go. It depends on the dealership. The one here does. The one his mate works at doesn't. I think the one his mate works at, they spell Ford wrong. So that might give you some indication why they don't do it.
And frauds aren't
The old Mercedes used pink coolant. Yeah, I checked it up. That's the coolant that came up for it. So that's what we're going to use. That's the equivalent of today's coolant anyway. So that's the coolant we're going to use for it, because that's what came up on the old computer. Where's the type fella? He's here, Keith. Look, he's there. I think David should become a regular. Depends how busy he is.
My friends have stopped breaking things up. I have no problem. I broke my Tesla.
You do drive it, turn it on?
No, kick the clutch and run something stupid. That's what I do.
Oh, there is two, yeah. Yeah.
That'd be very reasonable. But heater voice.
That's the, yeah. I just did that to make sure the heater matrix was completely cleaned out before I shoved the new paint stuff in.
Nice car.
It's great, isn't it?
My dad's got a 95 C180. Very nice one. 40,000 miles.
Tell about it, so C180.
No. And automatic.
Oh, even worse.
Very comfortable.
Even worse.
What can go for a couple of million miles? So.
I haven't seen Honda. Hold on, where am I looking? I missed the chat. Honda do that too. Mine has, for recall yesterday, got a video health check. Yeah, video health check. That's what it was called in the Ford dealer as well. A video health check.
Up to the Volkswagen main dealers will Volkswagen score.
Must be a dealer thing there. He said it's annoying. He has to film it, but anyway, that's what he has to do. You should pay him but only if he brings biscuits every shift. He bought 2 packs of biscuits today. Is there a clutch fan behind? Yeah, well, it's a viscous fan, so it's, yeah, it is a clutch fan. So it kicks on when it needs to. Hold on, I missed the chat. Keith, stop, so you can play your. Oh, you got money already, look, $2.
Really?
I sent it to him in the post.
That's my wages for the month.
Yeah. But there's tax on top of that, so you're gonna come out with about 50 cents.
Well,
PRSI,
yes.
PRSI, and all that. Hey, please, can you have a piece of sandpaper? Good Irish mechanic. Did you check the front springs where they're supported? Yeah, it's the newer ones that get rusty. It's the 91, 92 ones, not these ones. These ones they do get rusty, but nowhere near as bad as the 90s one. Kind of shocking that nobody rips the fan off. I must admit, I was thinking that, you know, they don't normally last, but with these old cars, without the fan shroud on, they overheat very quickly because the fan really does. Even when the fan's kicking in, it doesn't particularly do anything. It's awkward. You need a light.
Oh, my best work on the dark. Well, you best welded. I know, that's Stevie Wonder's my welder.
Pay him in biscuits. Is that me or him? Old school. Takes me back. When do you think it will be done on the road? I don't know. I'm only really doing this because it was kind of overheating, if that makes sense. It's just, I want to kind of keep the engine running every couple of days, so I want to be able to keep it running, leave it, and not have to worry that it's going to overheat. So she's going to be famous. 90s were the Mercedes. Yeah, 90s definitely where the Mercedes went shit. This is the best engine Mercedes ever made, by far. I don't care what anyone says. As regards reliability, it's not particularly fast, don't get me wrong. It's comfy, it's not going to set any land speed record, but it's a workhorse. Minimum wage in Ireland.
Very popular engine to export to Africa.
Yeah, a lot of them are going to Africa.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, but I found out why they're going to Africa. You get all the
yeah.
And that's why people are doing it.
But do you think there's no Range Rovers left in the country?
Yeah. All the Range Rovers that get to Africa, then they've normally been nicked.
It's stacked next.
Yeah, everything. We just, I'll give you £500. £500 for what, Keith?
The old radiator?
Yeah. Minimum wage in Ireland. I can't understand. I mean, I can barely read English, never mind Japanese or Chinese or.
I'm dyslexia and that makes it worse.
Yeah. But you pay for shipping. Hey, Keith, I'm confused. Am I missing something? What horsepower is it, Leon? Oh, God. I don't know. Google it. I haven't a clue. So it's, right, now what I need to do, we need to whip off this duty to get these terminals off. Okay, good note. Right to the next.
Destroyed. How big are you going?
Surprise for everybody. He's showing his ass to the internet.
The first time everybody's seen this.
Say no more. Right, what have I missed? Again, I'm missing half the chat, so I don't know what's going on. I'm guessing 60 horsepower to the wheels. I'd say it's a bit more than that, but
At this age.
yeah, I'd still say it is. I mean, it drives more than 60 horsepower.
So I have 62 horsepower from the factory with 170,000 kilometers on.
So that's what?
5 now, 4,
4.5,
and a boat full of 2.
3. Have we got a new seal with it? Oh, and a gasket. Oh, whoa. This must fit a couple of different ones because that certainly isn't a gasket.
Definitely got the wrong one.
I got a thermostat for a Ford car the other day. Had 6 different types of gaskets in it, and all of them were wrong. Yeah, I did that.
Okay, that's fair enough.
I did that because I couldn't yesterday when I was trying to bleed it. I took this out to try and see if I could put the
old 6-inch polos. So basically the plastic water pump housing or plastic thermostat housing, and the pin presses it against it instead of a thing, and it just shoots off and it binds the car.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to put that there now because yesterday I tried to put the stuff in without putting this back and it kept leaking. So it needs a thermostat to. How do you do it? I don't want to get my gloves dirty.
Too expensive.
Keep gasket paper, yeah. I do keep gasket paper, yeah, even though it's not really used that often anymore. But I do keep it, and it looks like Keyspin on Google Translate. I hope the Google Translate is working, Keith, because you could be saying something like, I don't know, fried peas and rice or something. Or is that an old joke now? Everybody's using Google Translate. Antifreeze, that's already mixed up totally. It all depends on the car. Antifreeze is a big thing now. You need to make sure you get the right antifreeze for the right car. Some cars, it could be the same year with different engines, use different antifreeze. So you really need to make sure. The newer cars depend on it a lot. Put the wrong antifreeze in the newer car, head gasket 6 months.
The Flat Master just do a very good video on Google, didn't he?
I've seen the thumbnail, but I didn't look at the. That you have to be careful because that's America,
Yeah,
and that's different to even here. So even the oil's different to it is over here. So it depends where you are in the world. I get asked a lot with oil and stuff, and it depends where you are. If you're in a hot climate, a cold climate, it all depends. It's all different. You said Davey was a wanker. I was defending him.
I've been called worse today.
Toyota Yaris 2008. You're going to have to check out. I don't know off the top of my head what antifreeze you should use for that. Well, if you go to your local, what's the word I'm looking for? That's the word I'm looking for. You will. They will tell you what to use.
Wrong parts different until you go.
Well, we took 10 minutes to try and find the right antifreeze for this.
That's good.
Yeah. The older, of course, the stuff that originally was for this, they don't make it anymore. So that you have to then cross-reference the old number with the new numbers, and that's what we got.
Would have been G10, G11.
No, that's G11, I think.
G13, no.
Oh no, the G11 is minus 32. This is GLX minus 26. If we have minus 26 in Ireland, we've got more problems than worrying about.
I need to put snow shorts this morning.
I told him to. He's filthy monthly on no way.
Oh, nice and clean.
Funny. You got the no. That's to go down first. Oh, you'll see it. Yeah. That's it on top. No, hold on. Yeah. No, for fuck's sake.
Jeez, young man.
Gosh, just don't fucking listen, do they? Yes, I speak Mandarin. We all speak Mandarin, especially with Google Translator.
It is one of the most common spoken languages in the world.
Only because they got more people. The most widespread language is English.
That is true.
Yeah.
Not around here, though.
No, definitely not. In no place in Ireland is English spoke.
Pint. That's that.
I've got a new one. A little bit in on there. The old seal should sort it out. Lovely jubbly. Ensure you sub and don't miss it.
I need to get you.
Don't miss what?
I need to get you a
Reliant Robin. Oh, I'd love a Reliant. Actually, there you go. That's another misconception. It's not a Reliant Robin that he had. Do you know what he had?
Wasn't kitten.
Nope. Does anybody know? It wasn't the Robin that Del Boy had.
The Regal.
The Regal, but what type of Regal? So you're getting really anal now. Yeah, he had a different. It is a Regal, but what type of Regal did he have? Because the Regal is the van, the Robin is the car. Anybody know? What do you want me to tell you? Without you Googling it, watch someone Googling it now.
Yeah, straight on.
It was a Reliant Regal Super Van 3.
Very nice.
Yes. That's what he had. That was his exact one, which is really, at the time, they were easy to get. Now they are going for thousands.
I suppose it's them the kind of made an iconic car as well.
Yeah, well, that's another thing, yeah. But with it being the Super Van 3, which is the ones that were hardly ever made, it was only made for a certain, year and stuff. And there's only a few of them made. That's why.
You could drive them on a bike license, wasn't it? A motorcycle license.
I think it's if it's below if it was below 500 cc's or something.
It's like Japanese K car.
Or is it because it had 3 wheels? I don't know.
3 wheels. I think that.
I don't know. I mean, you couldn't drive them fast anyway because. Yeah, you was right. It was a Regal, but it was a Super Van 3. If you really want to be anal about it, not many people know that. Did you get your biscuits? I did need. Look, hobnobs. Advertising hobnobs. You should send me loads.
I want some.
Nah, let's see if we overheat. Got to bleed this baby.
Not that they have a Citroen outside. We can promise overheating.
I'm surprised you got here.
Depends on the Citroen.
You got here in a Citroen, everybody. I mean, that dedication. Not only did he come when he was going to watch EastEnders or Pornhub, he even came in his Citroen. I mean, what more do you want? It's getting worse every time he opens his mouth.
I could have brought the 205 van.
I thought it was bigger than Merc.
No, Dad hit the keys, so.
Wise.
Well, it's 40,000 miles of the full dealer history. Yeah.
You used to be able to drive around on a bike license, but it changed now. Oh, so you could drive. When did it change? Was it because it was 3 wheels? It's like because of work, but please get some. See, special torque wrench. He's using the little grunt method. Citroen. Citroen. Yeah, Citroen. Yeah.
Yeah. This one's. I don't have a new one for that. It was hoping very well.
A bit of lube. Isn't that right, Neve? A bit of lube.
I usually get in trouble for saying things like that.
I get in trouble, but I just don't listen to it. I'm always getting in trouble on YouTube. The amount of people that comment saying I'm doing everything wrong. And then when I go on their YouTube channel, see how many videos they've got and how to do it. What a surprise! They haven't got any.
Or they're changing oil using a vice grip.
Reliant was classed as a trike. German torque, good and tight. Yes, I use that method too. I did a video on my fucking tight. Yeah. I did a video on my torque settings. 3 grunts settings and good and tight.
Board number 1 torque spec. Did you ever hear that?
Board number 1 torque spec.
Tongue out past the 2 front teeth. You do a 6 foot of pipe over a breakaway.
Yeah, you know it's tight there.
Yeah, it's have to keep going to your shoes.
Keep going till you hear a crack and just loosen it a bit.
AVE.
Yeah.
Yeah, put in the vice. Keep going till you're crack and back quarter turn.
Yeah. Hence the reason why you could drive on a bike license in the UK. Here, I know they have a law. If you have a trike, a proper trike, and it's got a car engine in, you don't have to wear a helmet. If you've got a trike and you've got a motorbike engine in, you have to wear a helmet. Now you tell me the sense of that, and that's true.
Yeah.
I mean, what? Surely you either don't wear a helmet or you wear a helmet. End of story.
I think you should be.
Oh, I think you should wear a helmet. Yeah.
Nothing worse than seeing a guy go down the road on a motorbike, jeans and a t-shirt. That.
Can in America. It feels good though. The wind on your legs. It feels good.
I had a chainsaw with the bike with the chainsaw in the story.
No. More videos. Don't forget that. Impact point. It could be Brinker Island freeze. Brinker food is very important. Yeah, Brinker food is very important. Right. What we'll do is sugar this on this side. Just hold that for me for a second. Just come around there a second. I did that on purpose. I want to see if you jump. No. Yeah. Yeah. Did you see that? Did you see that we did that live on YouTube, people? Yeah, that doesn't work. I hope you saw what he did. He tried to pull it without taking the top off. What a tip. If it goes through. That's nice, isn't it? Did you see when we started? Yeah, that's for like, what, 7 odd years. That is nice. Don't use this. It's nice for headphone users. Let's go. You have to double check the valve like that. Have a slight exhaust leak, but apart from that. Okay. Go again? Hope you can still hear me. My dog jumped off the chair. I meant to scare him, not anyone else. That's why I disconnected the battery and put it back on to reset the alarm. Oh, yeah. It depends on the Merc. Some Mercs are a nightmare to bleed. So are BMWs. So are some opals, in fact. There are some citrons.
Yeah.
You're getting there's a common theme here: French and German cars.
You ever use the vacuum cleaner?
Yeah.
No, I want to get one. I order there. I want the snap on with the 8.
Yeah, I was looking at one the other day. I was talking to a friend about it.
But then quite popular.
Yeah, well, it's great, especially on the modern end. You don't have to try. Some of them bleeding nipples on the pipe, and they snap, and
My engine, you know, the 1.1 and the 1.4, the plastic case, and
yeah, BMWs as well. You will do that when the engine top snaps, even if it's new.
on a 320i4, 20 amp leading through speaking expansion box, boom. That's what you do as well.
It's like that screaming video. What screaming video? I don't know what you're on about, Horrid. I've never done a screaming video.
You see that? Put the link that. Oh yeah.
I learned a quick way to read a BMW after one bit. That's BMWs for you, Lee. German engineering.
You do know what BMW stands for? Break my wallet. There's another one as well. Yeah, I know.
I was wondering where you're going with that one.
Oh, no. I'm not that. I know. I want to get into the trouble now today.
Yeah, we were just talking about the vacuum bleeder. It's going to be kind of a must, I think. You don't really need one. It'll be quicker, don't get me wrong, it would be quicker. But I am going to get one.
You work on the both sides with the electronic work. Yeah, we'll get to do it for actuators.
And BMWs have it, a plastic wall and electronic and the two. And titanium bolt set. Yeah, been there, done that.
Audi A4 with the, you know, the custom flywheel that comes down with the one unit. Yeah. The 12.9 aluminium bolts. I would go find that flywheel.
Did you see the one I did on the BMW, the Mini, the window rack? Oh, I'd love to find that guy and give him a few choice words.
They are not like the one.
Yeah, I mean the exhaust is leaking. Which just move the camera up a bit. The exhaust is leaking, which you might not be able to hear, but if you wanted the exhaust leaking, it'd be even better. BMW all the way. Spare gasket. Who wants to win a gasket? All you got to do to win this is send me £10,000 and I'll send it to you. Send.
And chicken.
And ship it, yeah. I don't know, as I'm not in the UK, so I couldn't tell you what it is to open a garage in the UK. Sounds gone. Just refresh your page. I don't know if can anyone else hear me? Got a hot dog?
No, I'm cracking up. I'm not liking it yet.
23%, yeah, 23% back in Ireland. No, that is actually working. I'm making sure that's working. Yeah. But it was working yesterday. It was working. The taxes are yeah, we have 23% tax and 13.5% depending on what you buy.
And then motor tax.
And then motor tax. This is £1,000 to tax for a year. €1,000 just to tax for 1 year.
Oh, it's not the plastic, yeah.
No, next year. Next year it's not, but up until next year.
But we can have a 3 litre X5 for what, 1,500 taxes?
It's going to hold 16, isn't it?
Yeah. A 3 litre X5 commercial is 343.
That's another thing. You can have a Jeep, I know you love the word Jeep, with seats in the back, and let's say it's an X5, 1,700 euros in tax. You take out the seats in the back and leave it as what's called commercial, it's only 333 to tax. Tell me the logic in that. You get what with living now? Whatever floats your boat there, Neve. That's maybe it's handy with lube anyway.
Tax degree. Cheap. Available.
So all the wages are a lot higher. Well, I don't know. It depends. I don't actually. Well, I don't know what's the apprenticeship roughly making now.
First year you're on about 200 euros, and then you work up to the 550 after 4 years.
So the first year apprentice in Ireland at the minute is on 200 euros a week. Works up to
Between 450 and 550.
between 450 and 550 after 4 years.
But it depends who you are for.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. That'll give you a rough idea.
The qualified electrician is on the way more.
I know. I don't know why people go into this trade and no pressure there, huh? No. It's hot. Well, look, you say he's cheap, isn't it? Yeah.
Only 150 plus back in the maybe.
Yeah.
And the 3 good way.
Oh, I'm sure you're talking about taxes, Steve. I'm sure you're talking about taxes. That's just your excuse.
That's lovely. PRFI, DAOE, 4. And E. Yeah, 4. Maybe it was like red. Yeah, wrong. Leave that there, push them back up.
Getting the bits of heat inside.
I think you can actually check the rate. Not that I can see.
Good old diesel rad. How much would you say a garage should charge an hour? Again, it depends. It depends where you are and what you're doing. If you do heavy diagnostics and you spend thousands of pounds on equipment, you have to charge more. It's as simple as that. I'm an independent garage, £10 an hour. Oh, that's very cheap. £10 an hour. That's cheap. That's what it says.
I would get out of pay for things with an hour.
And where are you from? Is it? Depends where you're from. Average here is about 60, 70 per hour in Dublin.
That's about right.
Yeah. Why is diesel leaking from my injector in 2008? Could your injector seal's done?
Never heard of that.
It does sound very cheap. If he's £10 an hour, I'll come in there. I'll give you some of my cars. Instead of home doing nothing. Yeah, getting there.
Yeah, we're not making it warm.
£10 an hour. Injector seals. Some job. Depends on the car. The new tools I showed you today can get them out quite easily. Should be coming out any minute now. Muffler bearings are done. That should be coming out. They're not pressurized that much now.
What I use little, AC fan to monitor, I just look in. That's what it is.
Right on the limit. I think it's an 87, 88 degree thermostat. I have the best mobile mechanic and he's £30 an hour. Even that's cheap, especially for a mobile guy.
I have the ATP next week. I wouldn't listen to what they say.
Wisconsin mechanic. How you doing, Mike? I have the NCT next week. Good luck with the NCT. Chapon, good evening, Leon. How you doing? What do you make? What does that make it not that low? Would what make it not at low speed? Your injector, is it? Ford Focus RS, £800 for tax a year. Yeah, it'd be triple here though.
Yeah, we can keep the bottom right now.
I think the thing is, the new rad is better at pulling. Before this was heating up a lot quicker. And I think the new rad is just pulling it better. It's not so much bigger, but it's definitely.
Yeah, that's that.
Yeah, it doesn't have all the fucking crap on it stuff. Is it true the police in Ireland don't have? They've only just started to have ANPR cameras in the last few years, but not all of them have. No. Just traffic laws. Yeah, just the traffic at the minute. So at the minute, yeah, it's great, but you should not do anything on the roads, just on the track. I've never done anything on the road. I always drive the speed limit. Just don't get caught.
I can't go over 60.
He can't speed, he's all right. You should drive a 400 volt back around the down there.
Like, about 4 there. Oh, yeah. Wait, doesn't need it though. I joined a new SAS. No, yeah, SAS. No, an 86 diesel. Really? Yeah. No, 2.2. No, 2.2. And you wouldn't know. You would, before you know it, you're not going to this is a diesel. No problem, no quick. Ah, and this is the fan level kicks in.
This radiator is definitely working better than the last one. This is the problem I had with the last one. As you can see, most of the actual cooling fans are missing. So you can see it there. It's really bad. So it just wasn't working properly.
And it's heating up a lot better than you think. Heating up a lot quicker.
That is a cute little rat. It is, especially for a 2.3 engine. Yeah, 1988 Mercedes. My purchase. My husband won't use a hammer to the sofa and the box anyway. I'm not saying anything about that, Lee.
Oh, yeah, double. You would have kicked in by now with the old man. But that was the problem. I'm glad it's different.
At the minute, because it doesn't have a. No, it has no AC. If you're talking about this, I haven't. Lovely. Oh, fish and chips sound nice. But you're just sucking up to it now. Oh, there we go. Is it on? No. Where are you based in Ireland? We're in the green and red and mayo. Yeah. Can't miss it. There's a big tree. Turn left by the tree. Straight down the road for 4.5 miles. There's a big stone wall right behind there.
They've got thermostat with it. Maybe it's a slightly higher thermostat, I don't know. Heat on. Oh, there is, but you just don't listen to it. Yeah. What does your wife think of your work, mate? She loves it when I'm not at home. You can watch what she wants on the telly. Like I said, because of the radiator, she's cooling down better than what she was before. We are, that's not yeah, it is. So what? What you talking about? Why are you bringing out the Irish now, Neve? Ho, my ho! Call it out. How much Irish do you know? Oh. Yeah. Lovely! I think we got air in the system. Maybe. It shouldn't be overheating. Are the return flags working on the... Yeah. Give it a minute to cool down and we'll just top it up and see.
She's drinking a beer of a cake.
Yeah, it's just because there's no water in it. I completely drain the water out, so obviously the swing is open, she's just full of air. She's not overheating.
No. Pretty cool, actually.
Yeah. It's not like boiling. At all. It's only like 80, what, 85 degrees? Yeah, in around there. No, it's just airlocked. That's all it is. We're trying to unairlock it. What we might do is just let this cool down, put a bit of water in it, and then I might just block off put the cap on to force it to heat up, and then open the thermostat, release the pressure. Should be sorted. Should be good to go. Because the rad. What is it?
There's no water in the black and white.
Temperature, yeah. Radar. Engine 74 degrees, 75. Radiator 88. Yeah, so we're not overheating. Yes. 60, 59. 90 there. Yeah, I mean, we're not overheating. Bloody airlocked. How much water left in there now? That part?
No, they think it's nothing.
Just go out the side door there, you'll see a little tap. So bang some water in there. Yep. Did you do Irish, Leon? Or were you exempt? I didn't have to do Irish now. I can't. Yeah, just slide that across. Yeah. No, across.
Slide the pin across towards the back of the shed. Yeah, and pull the door. Yeah. There you go. I can barely speak English, never even speak Irish. Ooh, the joys, the joys. Let's get some heat into this baby. You're doing so well. Doing so well until it stopped. Can't keep up with all the messages.
You can be the secretary.
Just half till it's half. And then we'll force it to see.
Now really close. I'm making tea here on the side.
Did you miss anything?
And this over in your direction now is everywhere.
Oh. Them they're fighting words. That should do. Yeah, just bang on the cat. Bang on the cat. Yeah, bang her on. Take off the small one. No, it's not blocked. I've checked all that. I've completely drained the system out. It was just airlock because when we put the laser on, it wasn't overheating. The engine was like at 75 degrees or something. Yeah, just turn it. Now the bloody fan isn't working. No. Someone said it don't have I store them right down under the camera key. You've seen the box. Let's try and get the fans to turn on now. Did you miss the feature? I'm missing things here now. It's going to be. That is a joke. 80 euros for a dipstick for what car? Oh yeah. Oh no, it's over there. You have to run this way, the welders in the way. The light on the wall, you'll see it on there. A double tap. Are you talking about the Mercedes that don't have a dipstick now? There's a few cars are doing that. I love the logic. It's full of air. how hot we're going. Degrees. Right. 85. 88. 87. So again, you should be close to this thermostat opening and the fan kicking in. There we go. There we go, sorted. Just let that cool down for a bit and then we'll take the lid off and see if we need any more. Bye bye, see you later. Are you going, Neve, or are you just saying bye to somebody? I'm missing half the chat. I'm just coming in. Everyone's asking if you are. Lads. Nah, well, at least that kicked in. I could see loads of bubbles coming down from the minute you go. Just under that easy to see from this under. Ah, look at that, there we go. Cover up. I think it's actually quite close, isn't it? Just under there. Yeah, it's just it's a look further, see it. Yeah. Just put it halfway to the level. And then let it settle. So that's it. Looks like it's done, people. What's the time? Yeah. Are you working tomorrow? So am I. I don't know why I'm laughing because I'm working tomorrow either. What are you on tomorrow? Come in the camera, people can't see it. Where's the... There he is. Oh, okay. Let's just move it up. Ah, there we go, look. Hello. Say hello, Mum.
Mum's in Apple.
All right.
Having a holiday, so.
Oh, it's all right for some, isn't it? Enjoying the weather in Ackle, is she?
It's probably lovely and cold.
I bet it's not lovely. I bet it's cold now. I'm sure. Tonight. I think he's staying. He's going to be looking after the place tonight. He's going to be taking you through the midnight hour of Bodgit and Leggit garage.
With a pig.
He's quite a bit taller than me. No, he's standing on a step that it's an optical illusion.
Yeah, I'm standing on the spot here.
Yeah, see, that's what if it wasn't for that, he'd be a lot shorter than me. The eclipses. I don't have that video anymore, Keith. You'll have to send it to me again. What you got planned for tomorrow?
DPF in a Berlingo, put back in for a new one.
You got a new genuine one. How much was that?
I didn't ask.
What year Berlingo?
13, 1.6 HDI. I have a Renault Peugeot the expert sitting on the lift waiting for an e-jar valve and cooler and 3 sources.
French cars keep you busy then?
And unfortunately, that guy who likes it. So.
Well, they pay the bills, that's all that matters.
Yeah, well, it's now done. We're just going to wait for this to cool down, and then I'll check it tomorrow. Just let it properly settle. Start it up. For some reason, the fan inside has decided to stop working, so maybe it's used it or something, I'm not sure. But that's not a big deal. We've got it on airlocks, we've got it working, new thermostat, new radiator, new fluid. What more do you want? She's sorted. Sorted. I think we're just going to have to call it this because obviously I need to go home, David needs to go home, and yeah, so I have to say a big thank you for him coming down and buying biscuits. I mean, you know, and that's it. So look, everyone, thanks for watching. Just goes to show you must be a little bored tonight, nothing on the telly. But yeah, so look, I appreciate everyone for watching. Thanks from me.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. We'll see you later. Thanks, everybody.